Hey, fifth grade. Today for reading workshop, we're going to be working out of Scholastic Scope. We're going to be reading a drama that was based on a story written by Roland Smith. If you guys will remember last year, if you were at AGS, Roland Smith came and talked to our classes about the creative process and his writing process, and he shared how he got ideas for the stories that he wrote. And so some of you may already be familiar with Roland Smith. I know I have one student who has read quite a few of his books. He really, really enjoys reading him. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this as well. I have a special treat for you with this selection, which I'll talk to you about a little bit later. Before we get started, I want to draw your attention to the instructions on the assignment. Some of you guys are going in and you're not completing all parts of the slide deck. You're just picking and choosing what you complete. And then when it comes time for that assignment to be due, you just turn it in. And so I cannot give you full points for that when you do that. I also cannot tell whether you can read and comprehend and apply what you've learned to your writing pieces, or not to your writing pieces, scratch that, to your reading pieces. So this is how I know what you can do as a reader. So it's very important that you chunk the activities and you do it the way that it's laid out in the instructions. I'm going to read those to you, and then we're going to jump into complete day 1 activities. Please use the attached slide deck to preview, read, analyze, and respond to the play, The Space Rock. The password for Scope Online is HES5ELA. Day 1, preview and read. Use slides 1 through 3 to preview and read this week's play. Day 2, read closely. Go back into the play you read the day before and answer the questions on slides 4 through 7. So that would be typically a Tuesday activity. Wednesday, and you guys are not used to having activities and reading workshop to do on Wednesday, but you will this week. Day 3, critical thinking. Answer the questions found on slides 8 and 9. Day 4, so this would be Thursday for most of you. Choose a task. Choose one activity from the choice board found on slide 10 and complete it. Use the Add or Create button to attach it to the assignment and then turn it in. So make sure that you do that. This is not due until Thursday at the end of the day, but you should be working in the slide deck a little bit every single day. So we're going to jump into day 1 activities by clicking on the slide deck that's found in your work. I'm going to move my head over here, and we're going to walk through slides 1 through 3 together. So you'll see we have our table of contents. This is what we'll do the entire time we're working in this slide deck. Here are our essential questions. These are the things that are bigger than ELA. So these are the reasons why we're reading this story, and not just to grow as a reader, but it's to prepare our minds and to think about things that we'll face in the real world after we leave AGS's doors or halls. Not after we leave our doors, after we leave our classroom and we move on with our life. Can money bring happiness? How do we make difficult decisions? And what is an individual's responsibility to their community? So these are things, in addition to growing as a reader, that I want you to think about and consider. We're going to move on to slide 2. This is an anticipation guide. You guys should be pretty familiar with this. You read each statement on the anticipation guide, and then you drag a check mark to whether you agree, disagree, or if you're somewhere in the middle. Really take some serious time to think about this and to put thought into it, because this is how you know what you know. I'm going to read those statements to you. That way you'll be familiar with them when you go back into your slide deck to do them. Statement 1 is, money brings people happiness. Statement 2 is, people are generous by nature. That means that it's very natural for them to just do nice things for people. They don't have to be taught how to do that, and they don't have to think about it. They just naturally respond by being generous. That's what that statement means. Statement 3, parents alone should make the important decisions in a family. Statement 4, individuals have a responsibility to their community. Statement 5, ordinary people can be heroes. And then Statement 6, this is a quote by Mahatma Gandhi. He was a Nobel Peace Prize winner, and you probably have heard of him before, but you haven't heard his full name. They just refer to him as Gandhi. So this is his quote. The world has enough for everyone's needs, but not everyone's greed. So once you have evaluated how you feel about each of these statements, make sure you put those check marks where they go, and then click on slide 3. Now, this is how you're going to get to the article, by clicking here. You guys do that, you know how to do that. You will click on that, a link will come up, you'll click on that, and then you'll enter your login information. Now I'm already logged in, so it takes me directly to story, or the drama, excuse me. So I want you guys to have that up, but then you're going to do something a little bit differently, because you have this text-to-speech option, but that's not a good option for reading a play. It kind of sounds like a navigation system. It's not very exciting. It doesn't help you picture what's going on in the play. It doesn't help you understand that a different speaker is speaking. So instead of doing the text-to-speech option, I want you to have this up in one tab, but then I want you to come back to your assignment. So the one that has the Google Classroom icon, come back to that assignment and click on this link that I've added here. Some very, very, very special people have created an audio clip so that you can listen to the play as you read it. So that's why this slide says, after opening the drama at Scope Online, be sure to click on the audio attached to this assignment to hear the play read by some AGS celebrities. That is a typo. I will go back and fix that before you guys actually see it on your feed. That was the wrong here. I think I must have been in a hurry. Please forgive me. So anyway, you're going to have this open in one tab, then you're going to jump back here and you're going to click on the space rock, and then this will come up. And I'm going to hit pause so that I can continue talking. So then once you have that playing, you're going to jump back here and you'll read along with it as you listen to it. I hope you recognize the actors in this play. Even though we don't get to watch it, we get to listen to it. It was a very, very big deal for them to do this for you guys. So hopefully the next time you see them, you will tell them what an amazing and fabulous job they did in this recording, and I hope you enjoy it. So that is really it for your day 1 activities. You just go through slide 1, 2, and 3. You read and listen to the play, and then we'll jump back into this assignment on Tuesday. So we'll come back together. So please let me know if you have any questions at all. I love and miss you guys, and I can't wait to see you back in the classroom soon.